Baby beanie, purple baby beanie hat, baby beanie, unisex baby beanie hat, hat for a toddler. That's a title and a half. Let's talk about titles. Hey, I'm Pam Duthie, and I'm here to help you craft your career with creative marketing and artistic inspiration. And it's a Monday, so every Monday we have tips and tricks for an Etsy seller. So if that's something you're interested in, come back every Monday. So if you've been looking on Etsy and you've seen shops that have titles that are massive word soup, and come on, be honest with me, are some of your titles like that? Let me know in the comments below. Do you keyword stuff your titles? Do you know what I mean by keyword stuffing? I'll admit this is something that we probably all have done at some point. I've probably got some titles that are a bit stuffy myself. And what I'm talking about is those titles that basically it looks like someone's picked their 13 tags, just wrote them all down with a comma in between and made that their title. Now, isn't that a great thing? Isn't this super for your SEO? It means every single one of your tags is in your title. Well, the very first reason not to do that is, do you know what other website that reminds me of? That reminds me of Wish and all the other cheap knockoff websites. It's the cheap rubbish websites do that in a desperation to draw attention. And yeah, it works for them because they're selling in bulk, but actually it doesn't work that well for you and it makes you look cheap. Another thing is it dilutes your ranking power. If you haven't already, check out this video by my friend Nico from Morning Fame. He's talking about ranking power for YouTube videos, but it's just as relevant for everywhere. You only have a set amount of power to be able to rank. So if you put all your power onto one or two key terms, you have more chance to rank than if you have 10 or 20 keywords that you're trying to hit. And you've diluted that power that you have to rank. You've diluted your authority. I have actually tested it in the past on my shop, taking titles that were super long, looking at where one keyword phrase in that title, where I was ranking for that item, and then taking out all the other words in the title apart from that one keyword phrase, and changing nothing else and just having a look at where that item's ranking. And it does go up 1 or 2 pages just by doing that. Another reason is Google absolutely hates keyword stuffing. Now, I know most of your traffic's likely to come from Etsy, but Google can also send a fair amount of traffic. And not only that, Google is the world's biggest search engine online. So you want to learn how to optimize for Google search. And this means that if you ever leave Etsy any day, you're itemized for that. And also, being optimized for Google doesn't in any way penalize you for Etsy, so it makes sense to do it. And if your item's doing well, it can actually rank for keywords that you've not optimized for because Etsy's seeing you're selling. So it's better to focus in with a targeted focus in on one keyword and then do well on that, and then Etsy will hopefully push you to other keywords. So there really is, in this case, no point in having all your eggs in the one basket. Most of the time, if this is an item that you can make more of, you don't need to just have one single listing. So you don't have to have one listing trying to hit all the keywords you found. You could have 13 listings, each trying to focus in on one keyword that you found important. And this makes your shop more visible. You've got 13 more times of people getting to see you. So it's really worth having more listings, and they're only 20 cents each. And quite a lot of the time, many of the terms in these kind of keyword stuff titles are not even that good keywords. They're either such low competition that you're going to rank for them anyway if you just put them in the tags and didn't bother with them in the title, or they're just repeating themselves. Like I said at the beginning, baby beanie hat. The words baby beanie is in both parts of that sentence that I just said. So you could just say baby beanie hat, and that optimizes you for the tags baby beanie and beanie hat. So you don't need to go stuffing and just repeating yourself. And again, on top of keyword stuffing, Google also hates repetition. So don't just keep repeating similar variations on the same keyword in your title. So it's great that you've got an idea of tons of keywords that you think you're interested in, but first things first, get onto a site like Etsy Rank and check out if these are actually important keywords. Pick the ones that you really think you have a chance ranking for. Look at the ones that you're probably going to rank for already quickly and get them out of the title. Look at the ones that are either too vague, that if someone searched for them and finds you, they're unlikely to buy, or that they're just far too competitive. And go for ones that are at a level that your shop can rank for. Put 1 or 2 keywords into your title and then the rest of them in your tags, and make sure they're in your description. And this is going to look much more friendly to the user as well. See, a big part of doing well on SEO is your click-through rate and your sell velocity. So if people look at your item, if people find your item in search, click on it and then buy it, then that's a very great key to Etsy search engine. So this means even if you're not as well optimized as someone else, you'll rank higher. So it's much better to look really cool for buyers than it is to try and trick the search engine, because at the end of the day, search engines aren't stupid. They're there to make Etsy money. So if you're trying to con them without having a good quality product, then Etsy's not going to promote you. So stop keyword stuffing. It's hurting and it's not helping. So I hope that helped. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget, click on my wee face to subscribe. Check out the video that YouTube thinks you want to watch, and come back every Monday for more tips, help and tricks and advice. Thank you so much.